We're seeing, yes, we're seeing slow activity on the market today, Olakanmi. Are you expecting this to continue through the end of today's trading session?
Well, I think what happened yesterday is still what we are seeing today. I mean, it's sideways trading, not much volume, and I mean, the activity level is not great this morning, and the prices are almost trading at, I mean, at a flat level. So not much is expected. I mean, not much is happening, and I don't expect much to happen also throughout the day. I mean, generally there is the news flow. I mean, apart from what happened yesterday, there has not been any major news flow this morning.
Olakanmi, what are investors really doing right now? How are they really playing the market right now? Many people say they've taken positions and they're sitting back right now. Do you think this is what's happening?
I think people are taking position, but not aggressively. People are looking for bargains. When you see something like a bargain, people buy and hold. Not much is happening. People are not selling. I mean, that is basically what is happening. Sellers are not really in the market. What you see mostly, most stock are on bid. I mean, at a lower prices, but nobody to sell to them at those prices. So everybody is waiting. It's like wait and see game until there is there is a direction. So for now, there is nothing to give the market a direction or where to go.
Right. Well,
so it's wait and see.
Olakanmi, let's talk about some good news, though, that came out from the market yesterday. Actually, the Minister of Finance announcing that she was going to give some stockbrokers, actually 84 stockbrokers, a debt relief package of 22.6 billion naira. I mean, what is this general sentiment of the market with this news coming in?
Sorry, excuse me. For the forbearance that came out yesterday, it depends on which side of the house you are. Some people like it, some people don't like it. But for those who are for those that are affected, what happens to them is that it takes away their debt, the debt they are owing to AMCON. So they are no longer owing AMCON again. So what AMCON gets is what the stock that AMCON has taken in the past, which is not enough to cover the exposure. Now they are released of the balance. So that is what is happening.
Right.
But to those who are not owing, nothing has happened to them. They are not gaining anything, they are not losing anything.
Right.
But the general thing is that while some people have been relieved of their debts, there is still no new inflow of liquidity into the market. So that is what will have affected everybody positively if there is a new liquidity in the system, which as of now we don't have.
Right, but I mean, Olakanmi, the Minister of Finance also announced the elimination of stamp duties and VAT, that's value-added tax, on stock market transactions. I mean, that has to be a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good news for everybody. I mean, like before now, we all pay 0.75% on both sides of the trade. Whether you buy or you sell, you pay those charges. Now that is eliminated. That affects everybody, whether you are a local investor, retail investor, or a stockbroker yourself. So everybody is relieved of that payment. That can go down to if you are a trader, that goes down to your bottom line. It's a straight profit. I mean, additional income for you. And also the VAT on transactions like what you pay the broker, apart from his commission, like VAT on trader, on broker's commission, VAT on CSCS, VAT on NSC commissions, all those things have been waived. It all comes down to, it all sums up to be a tidy reduction in the cost of doing business on Nigerian Stock Exchange.
Right.
And so that will really affect everybody.
Right, and I'm very curious what your thoughts are on some of the sanctions, that she said. I mean, this forbearance doesn't come without sanctions. She said, one, you will not be allowed to provide any professional services to AMCON for 3 years. Also, you must reveal any dealings with securities valued at a minimum of 25 million naira. Just some of the sanctions she mentioned. What are your thoughts on that?
I think the sanctions are necessary because if there is no sanction and you just write off your debt like that, then it gives other people want to do those bad things of the past to also benefit in future. But if there is sanction, you are not, apart from the not doing AMCON transaction for some time, they are also not able to trade in their own name. So even when market is going up, those concerned brokers will not be able to do anything in their name. And also, the level of borrowing they could take has also been restricted seriously. So it's really going to affect them a bit, but they are gaining much by writing off their loan.